Hey guys, it's me Macy and welcome back to today's video. So today I'm just going to be showing you guys some books that I want to read this summer and kind of my summer TBR, as well as books that I think you guys should read this summer. I filmed a couple reading videos in the past and I just love watching reading videos. They're some of my favorite YouTube videos to watch. So I thought I would just do the same and kind of film my own. Without further ado, let's just hop right into the video. Okay, so I think we're going to start with the books that I want to read this summer. So yesterday I went to Target and they were having a buy two get one free deal on books, so obviously I had to go check that out. I will insert the 5 seconds of footage that I took inside Target. So up first, I got the book Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I have Daisy Jones and the Six that I read by the same author, and I really like that one, and I just heard so much about this. I think it's very summery, and it's told in the 1980s, which I love books from the past. So this is the first book that is on my summer TBR. I'm super excited to read this, and I just feel like this will be a perfect summer read. Next up, we have the book Every Summer After. I heard about this book from Haley Pham. I love watching Haley Pham's book videos, and she gave this book 5 stars. So I checked it out on Bookreads, and it's got really good reviews. And it's kind of about these two friends that had a falling out, and they're reunited. So it's kind of like a second chance lovers, friends to lovers book, which are some of my favorite kind of books. This is actually the author Carly Fortune's first book, and it has great reviews. So I think this is my next read and I'm super excited. Okay, this one I don't really think is that much summer related, but I got it with the buy two get one free. So it is Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. I just love Colleen Hoover. I love all of her books, and this one is very popular and I just don't have it yet, so I decided to get it. Okay, this next book I got for my birthday from my sisters, and that is The Good Girl Complex by Elle Kennedy. I have not really heard anything about this book, but it's very summery. The cover is so cute, and basically this girl moves to the beachside town. Anything with like a beachy town I'm automatically like drawn to, and I just think it's gonna be a very summery read, so I'm excited to read this book this summer. Okay, and then like I said, it is the middle of June and I'm just getting to filming this video now, but I did read some books already this summer and I'm just gonna go through them pretty quickly. Okay, the first book we have is People We Meet on Vacation. I bought this book like back in December, I want to say, and I've just been saving it to read when it's nice out and it's summertime. So I read this while I was on vacation in Florida and I just loved it so much. I love Emily Henry's books. I love her writing. So basically this book is alternating timelines between these two friends who used to be best friends. They did everything together and then they had a falling out, and then they meet now together to go on vacation, and they're trying to like save their friendship. But it goes through alternating chapters of like each year that they're friends, and each year they take like a different trip on a different vacation. So I really like that each chapter was kind of like a different vacation that the friends took. Definitely recommend. I like this one more than Beach Read. And then continuing on with Emily Henry, I read her new book, Book Lovers. Let me just say I am obsessed with this book. I actually just finished it like 2 days ago, but I loved it so much. The cover, first of all, so cute. I love Emily Henry's little like graphics or her like publishing, so cute. But this book's basically about a girl named Nora who's a literary agent, and her sister convinces her to go on a vacation trip to a town called Sunshine Falls. And there they run into a guy named Charlie who Nora has met previously in the past, but they did not get along. Basically they have very similar personalities, and you know, kind of goes from there. I love this book. If you like Hallmark movies, this book is definitely for you. They kind of like make fun of Hallmark movies in this book, which I love because Hallmark movies are cringy and cheesy, and this book kind of recognizes that, and I don't know. But yeah, if you're looking for a good summer book to read or just a good book in general, I would definitely recommend Book Lovers by Emily Henry. This is my favorite Emily Henry book, and this is also one of my top 3 favorite books ever, so definitely read it. Okay, and then the other book that I've read so far this summer is Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. This book came out in October and it's gotten so much hype, and I finally decided to buy it and read it. But basically this book is about a girl named Kenna who was just released after being in prison for 5 years, and she moves back into this town to find her daughter, who she gave birth to while in prison, and she's trying to reunite with her daughter, but then she runs into some other people. But I love this book. It was a really easy and quick read, and I just really liked the whole meaning and the deeper understanding of it rather than it just being a romance. Okay, and then quickly I'm just gonna go through some other books that I think you guys should read this summer. Up first we have my favorite book ever, which is Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. This is probably my favorite book ever. I loved it so much. I also just think I have a connection to the book because the main character's name is Macy, spelled the same as my name. Kind of like a second chance romance and childs to lovers kind of thing. Yeah, I recommend this book to everyone. It is just the perfect read. Of course, Beach Read is another book by Emily Henry, and it's of course very summery, very beachy. Daisy Jones and the Six. This is the one that is also by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This one is about a band in the late 60s, and it kind of goes through like a document style of them and basically just their life in the band. So if you're looking for mystery or young adult books, I definitely recommend this series. So A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I read this in one day, and it's one of my favorite books ever. The storyline, the plot, everything is so good about this. And it's actually a trilogy, so the second one is Good Girl, Bad Blood, and then the last one is As Good as Dead. But yeah, these are my favorite mystery books ever. Probably my favorite series I've read in a while as well. So I definitely recommend these if you're looking for something to read. Okay, now I'm just showing you something random. But I went thrifting the other day and I found the book P.S. I Still Love You. This is part of the To All the Boys I've Loved Before series, and this one's the second one. I don't have the first one, but this is literally in perfect condition. I got it for 25 cents, so obviously I had to buy it. And then I also bought this at a thrift store, and this is called This Time Next Year. I don't really know that much about it, but the cover was really cute. It had pretty good reviews on Goodreads, so I bought it, if not to read, then to at least add to my bookshelf. And that is all for today's video. If you have any more book recommendations or books that you think I need to read, please let me know down below. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you guys next week.